Do the more.
What, bitch?
Do the more.
Yeah, whoa.
Do the more.
Yeah, woo.
Do the more.
Yeah, whoa. Damn.
Niggas tryna flex like Mar. Fuck bitches, no X like Mar.
Yeah.
Pull up in that whip.
Yeah, Lilmar, no, for real, that way. Yeah, welcome back to another video, guys. And well, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, I was involved in an accident in my Camaro on August 23rd, and I'm actually recording this video on August 31st, and I'm probably not gonna upload it for a couple more weeks because obviously I'm being smart. I'm waiting until the insurance claim goes through and all that. I'm waiting until the other party, the other driver settles and all that before I talk about it publicly. But also I just needed like a little break from social media. That's why I haven't posted within the last couple weeks. I occasionally take frequent breaks, like usually for a week without posting, just to help my mental state and all that, you know. I mean, and this just shows how much like I've matured and grown from last year, because obviously if this had happened like a year ago in my Durango or any other vehicle, I would have got on live and I would have been posting about it and I would have kept you guys updated. But you know, I'm not with all that clout chasing stuff no more. I don't have a problem with speaking on it publicly, but I mean, I wasn't gonna post about it right away. I'm not gonna like make all my losses public and just let you guys know all my business right away, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm not gonna talk about how the crash happened. I'm gonna make a separate video just talking about that. But I just want to talk about like how I feel about it. I mean, all I can say is I just learned a lesson, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not too sad about it because first of all, it was just a V6. I mean, even though I didn't care about that, like it wasn't my dream car. Plus it was a 2012. If it was a 2020, I would have been disappointed. And it had almost 140,000 miles, so it probably didn't have too much life left anyways. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a car. Cars can be replaced, your life can't. Like I said, it was just a lesson. Like, I used to feel like I was invincible or whatever, I guess you could say. But obviously that's not the case. So I'll definitely be more cautious in the future. I mean, the way I look at it, we're here in life to make mistakes and learn from them. Like, everything that happens in your life is just a test. That's the way I see it. Like, God is just testing you. He wants to see how you're gonna be able to handle things and deal with it and move on from it and learn from it and grow from it. You know what I mean? The way I see it, like, you can't learn unless you make mistakes, all right? You can't grow and become a better person and mature unless you make mistakes. So everything that happens to you in life, whether good or bad, is just a lesson, and it's something that you need to learn from. I mean, I'm 20 years old, so I've been driving for almost 6 years now. I've driven 30 different vehicles. I've driven a lot of miles. I've been on a lot of 10-hour road trips. I still don't consider myself a bad driver. Accidents happen, you know what I mean? It was bound to happen eventually, and luckily I have insurance. I'm glad it didn't happen last year because I used to have liability insurance, but now I have full coverage insurance since I was on a loan. So, I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunately, the insurance company did say they're most likely going to total it out. Yeah, Venus is rest in peace. But it is what it is. I mean, vehicles can be replaced. It's just a car. I still do feel very blessed because, for one, the accident could have been much worse because I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and I also had the top down. So, I mean, I could have flew out the car could have flipped. I could be dead right now, but that didn't happen. And this, I know you guys see the scar right here. That's not actually from the accident. I did manage to get the most expensive stuff off of it because I know I spent a lot of money on it, but I did get my rims off and my subwoofers out. So when I was getting the rims off, I was carrying the wheel spacer and I tripped and hit my head on it and it started bleeding. So it's just been a rough week, but I mean, we're gonna bounce back. We're all right. I mean, we're alive, we're blessed. That's life. Nobody's life is absolutely perfect. Life is gonna throw curveballs at you, and you just gotta deal with it and move on from it and just keep moving. You know what I mean? You can't just give up over one bad thing that happens. But I also feel blessed because, I mean, luckily I have another vehicle, my motorcycle. So I did have still transportation to work, or else I don't know how I would have got to work. That's all I've been doing these last couple weeks. I haven't been posting. I still just been riding my motorcycle to work every day. I also feel blessed because, well, I mean, this isn't really a blessing, but like, I do have gap insurance. So they're gonna pay the difference of whatever the insurance company pays out, because obviously they only pay out the actual cash value of the car, which could be like 6,000 or 7,000. I think my Camaro is only worth like 6,000 or 7,000, so they're probably gonna pay like between 5 and 6. So my gap insurance will pay the rest of the loan, so I'm gonna be out of debt. So that's a good thing about it. Gotta look on the bright side. But as far as getting another vehicle, I actually haven't decided honestly if I want to or not, because I've been saving so much money now, because I don't have a car payment anymore. Like I bought my motorcycle in cash, you guys know. So all I spend on it is $80 a month for the insurance, full coverage, and it only takes like $5 a week to fill up the tank. So I spend only about $100 a month in just for transportation. But with my car payment, it was $375 a month plus the insurance for full coverage, which is about $250, and plus it took like $30 a week for gas. So that was almost $800 a month, every single month, just for transportation, when I can just pay $100 a month for my motorcycle. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna buy a vehicle or if I'm just gonna ride my motorcycle every day. That's honestly what I had planned to do at first anyways. I had planned to just get my motorcycle license and buy a motorcycle and just ride that every day. I never planned on buying a vehicle, but with COVID and everything, the motorcycle classes got pushed back. So it took me a long time to get my motorcycle license and finally buy a motorcycle. But now that I have it, I mean, I really don't even need a car. So I think stuff just happens for a reason. You never really realize the reason until it actually happens, but stuff does happen for a reason. I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but for now, I'm probably just gonna keep riding my motorcycle and saving money because that's just a good idea financially. I'm kind of actually glad that the Camaro got totaled and I'm out of a loan now. I'm out of debt. I'm still doing great in life. Like, you guys are probably gonna laugh at this. I mean, I wouldn't make this video if I wasn't comfortable talking about it, if I didn't care. I'm still alive. That's the most important part. I mean, like I said, I wasted a lot of money on that car, but I don't regret it because it was a hobby for me. I have fun doing it. That's just something car people go through. I think I covered about everything in this video. I really hope it taught you guys a lesson. Please drive safer. I definitely will in the future. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping you guys updated, but like I said, I just wanted to deal with all this in private and get it all sorted out before I made it public. I hope you guys can understand that. I do try to live a private life. You guys might not think so, but I really don't care about social media anymore. I know I have a big following still, and you guys, like, after the first week without me posting, you guys started posting like rumors saying I died and all types of stuff. So just please respect my privacy and understand where I'm coming from. I mean, this isn't really a big deal to me. Like I said, it was the V6. It was 2012. It wasn't my dream car or anything like that. I can definitely bounce back from this, which I already am in the process of doing. And if I do get a car, it'll definitely be a better car. That's for sure. I'm not gonna get some old piece of junk. I got a couple in mind, so I really don't know what's gonna happen from now, but I'll try to keep you guys updated. Like I said, I'm gonna make a separate video talking about how the accident happened. It was really foolish on my part, but I mean, I just never expected it to happen. So I mean, God just taught me a lesson, and I'll definitely remember this and be more safer in the future, because nobody's the best driver in the world. Accidents happen and quicker than you know it. There's nothing really you can do about it. By the time it happens, it's happened. So I'm about to be late for my doctor appointment, so I gotta wrap this video up. Rest in peace, Venus. I had fun with it while I had it, but it was definitely way too expensive. Plus I did like in-house financing, so I put $4,000 down, and none of that actually went to the loan, so I still owed like $13,000 after. So total, I was spending like $17,000 on a $6,000 or $7,000 car. That's what it's valued at. So really, that's not even worth it. I mean, it probably was overpriced, and I probably did get like finessed by the dealership. So I mean, stuff just happens for a reason. I feel like everything is going the way it's supposed to, honestly. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you click the subscribe button down below. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Lilmar. Follow me on Snapchat, Well Lilmar. I'll see you guys later. Nah, for real.
She so small, she thought I was a grizzly bear. Broke her back,